What if the secret to finding your soulmate lies in ancient wisdom, not in modern dating trends? Stoicism, a timeless philosophy, teaches us that the key to attracting a soulmate is not chasing after love, but cultivating inner peace, emotional resilience, and authenticity. In this video, I'll share 3 powerful Stoic hacks that will not only help you find your soulmate, but also guide you in building a healthy, fulfilling relationship. These principles will empower you to become the best version of yourself, naturally drawing your ideal partner into your life. Get ready to unlock the wisdom of Stoicism and transform your approach to love. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, offering practical wisdom for personal growth, emotional resilience, and creating meaningful connections with others. Founded by Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BCE, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in harmony with nature, controlling what is within our power, and accepting what is beyond our control. Unlike modern self-help trends that often focus on quick fixes or superficial advice, Stoicism provides deep, enduring principles for living a fulfilling life, building emotional strength, and fostering meaningful relationships. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that happiness and fulfillment do not come from external circumstances, but from within. It encourages us to focus on our own character, to live virtuously, and to cultivate inner peace. This inward focus does not mean being disconnected from the world. Rather, it empowers us to navigate relationships and life's challenges with clarity, purpose, and grace. When it comes to love and finding your soulmate, Stoicism offers a refreshing and transformative perspective. In today's world, where modern dating trends often prioritize superficial connections or fleeting emotions, Stoicism invites us to look beyond these transient forces and focus on building a deep, lasting bond with another person. Stoic principles help us approach love with maturity and emotional intelligence, allowing us to attract a soulmate by becoming the best version of ourselves, rather than chasing after love or being consumed by the anxiety of finding the one. Stoicism teaches us that true connection starts with self-awareness and emotional growth. The Stoic approach to relationships is rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and alignment with one's values. By focusing on personal growth and cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice, we naturally draw people who resonate with these same qualities. The key to finding a soulmate, according to Stoicism, is not to search externally for someone who completes us, but to work on becoming whole within ourselves first. Furthermore, Stoic principles provide practical tools for navigating the ups and downs of relationships. By practicing emotional resilience, managing expectations, and embracing non-attachment, we are better equipped to create lasting, harmonious connections. A relationship built on Stoic values is one that nurtures personal growth, trust, and a deep sense of fulfillment, rather than being driven by temporary desires or external pressures. In this video, we will explore 3 Stoic hacks that will not only help you find your soulmate, but also guide you in building a healthy, fulfilling relationship. These principles will empower you to attract love by becoming the best version of yourself, emotionally strong, authentic, and self-aware. Get ready to embrace Stoic wisdom and transform the way you approach love and relationships. Hack 1. Cultivating inner peace and self-love. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism is the cultivation of inner peace. This inner calm is not a passive state, but an active process that requires us to develop emotional resilience, control our reactions, and focus on what we can change while letting go of what we cannot. This tranquility is crucial not just for our own well-being, but also for our relationships. especially when it comes to attracting a soulmate. The Stoic idea of self-love isn't about narcissism or vanity, but rather understanding and accepting oneself deeply, nurturing one's inner strength, and approaching life with balance and calm. When we are at peace with ourselves, we project an energy that others are naturally drawn to. Just as we seek out others who are emotionally stable and self-confident, others are drawn to those who have mastered their own emotions and have an unshakable sense of self-worth. The more we cultivate this inner peace, the more attractive we become, not because we look a certain way or say the right things, but because we emanate authenticity and emotional maturity. Emotional resilience, the Stoic approach. The Stoics believed that we cannot always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. This mindset is vital for developing emotional resilience. According to Stoicism, emotional turbulence often arises from attachments to external things, whether it's an outcome, a person, or a specific expectation. When we base our happiness or sense of worth on external factors, we are vulnerable to emotional instability. By focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions, we can cultivate an emotional resilience that makes us more attractive to others. For instance, if we approach life with the understanding that challenges are a natural part of existence, we become less reactive when faced with adversity. Instead of getting overwhelmed by frustration or disappointment, we learn to accept things as they are, adjust our mindset, and move forward with a sense of purpose. This emotional control fosters a deep inner peace, which others find compelling. People gravitate toward those who remain calm in stressful situations, who don't overreact to minor setbacks, and who approach life with a sense of clarity and balance. Contentment and self-worth. Another aspect of inner peace is cultivating contentment with who we are and where we are in life. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our internal world rather than constantly seeking validation or approval from the outside. When we are content with ourselves, we no longer feel the need to seek external affirmation. This is a powerful form of self-love because it allows us to exist as we are, flawed, imperfect, but worthy of love and respect just as much as anyone else. By accepting ourselves without judgment, we become more attractive to others. People are drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin, who know their worth, and who do not rely on others to feel validated. This type of self-love, grounded in Stoic principles, fosters emotional independence and creates a magnetic presence. How self-love attracts a soulmate. The connection between self-love and attracting a soulmate lies in the simple truth that we attract what we are. When we cultivate inner peace and self-love, we not only grow in confidence, but we also elevate our capacity to form healthy, balanced relationships. A person who knows their worth, who is emotionally resilient, and who is content with their life is not seeking someone to complete them. They are already whole. This completeness makes them appealing to others who are also self-sufficient and emotionally mature. A soulmate relationship is based on mutual respect, understanding, and support, not on the need to fill emotional voids. When we are at peace with ourselves, we are ready to give and receive love in a way that is balanced and healthy. By embracing self-love through Stoic practices, we set the foundation for attracting someone who is also emotionally whole, who values the same qualities, and who seeks a relationship built on mutual growth and respect. Practical steps for cultivating inner peace and self-love. Mindfulness and reflection. Start each day with mindfulness exercises or journaling to help you become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Reflect on your values, strengths, and areas of growth. This practice helps you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and creates a foundation for inner peace. Daily Stoic meditations. Use Stoic meditations or affirmations to ground yourself in the present moment and focus on the things you can control. Remind yourself that your worth is not dependent on external approval, but on your actions, mindset, and integrity. Embrace imperfection. Practice accepting your flaws as part of being human. Understand that perfection is an illusion and that true self-love comes from embracing who you are, imperfections and all. Letting go of expectations. In relationships, let go of unrealistic expectations. Instead, cultivate gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. Allow relationships to evolve naturally without trying to control or force outcomes. Gratitude practice. Regularly express gratitude for your life, your experiences, and the lessons you've learned. Gratitude fosters contentment and shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what is already abundant. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you'll not only cultivate inner peace, but also develop the emotional resilience and self-love necessary to attract your soulmate. You will be magnetic, not because you are seeking love, but because you have already found it within yourself. And when you are whole, the right person will naturally be drawn to you. Stoic exercises to develop self-love and inner peace. Stoicism is about cultivating a mindset that fosters self-love, peace, and emotional resilience. The Stoic exercises are simple but powerful tools that help you reflect, maintain emotional control, and build inner harmony. Here are some practical exercises that can aid in developing self-love and inner peace. 1. Daily reflection, evening reflection. A cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is daily reflection, which allows you to evaluate your actions, thoughts, and emotions. This practice helps you gain clarity about how well you've lived according to your values, and it also builds self-awareness. Reflecting on your day allows you to see where you might have acted impulsively or where you could have practiced more patience or emotional control. At the end of each day, take 10 to 15 minutes to reflect on the following questions. How did I react to challenges today? Were my reactions aligned with Stoic virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline? Did I practice self-love and compassion toward myself? In what ways? Did I focus on what I could control and accept what I could not? What could I have done better today, and how can I improve tomorrow? This reflection not only fosters emotional resilience, but helps you appreciate your growth, promoting a sense of inner peace and contentment. 2. Mindfulness and present moment awareness. Mindfulness is a powerful Stoic practice. The Stoics taught that it's not external events that disturb us, but how we interpret and react to them. Being mindful of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors helps you align your actions with your core values. Set aside time each day for mindfulness practice, whether it's during a quiet walk or a few minutes of deep breathing. Focus on staying present and observing your thoughts without judgment. During daily activities, try to stay fully present, whether you're eating, working, or interacting with others. If negative emotions arise, practice observing them without reacting, which is a key Stoic principle. Mindfulness helps you become more aware of your emotional state and allows you to calm your mind, fostering a peaceful and self-loving inner environment. 3. Journaling, the daily Stoic journal. Journaling is another practice that helps develop self-love and emotional control. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, used journaling as a way to process his thoughts and align his actions with Stoic wisdom. Writing down your thoughts can help clarify your values and emotions, enabling you to focus on what is important in your life and relationships. Every morning, write down your goals, affirmations, or intentions for the day. This helps set a positive tone and allows you to align your actions with your Stoic principles. In the evening, reflect on your experiences, challenges, and emotional responses. Write about how you handled them and whether you adhered to your Stoic practices. Celebrate your successes and note areas for improvement. Journaling helps you track your progress, build emotional resilience, and foster inner peace, ultimately leading to self-love and stronger emotional control. 4. Negative visualization. One of the Stoic practices that fosters inner peace is negative visualization. This practice involves imagining the worst-case scenario, whether it's the loss of a relationship or a personal setback. By confronting the idea of loss, we can reduce our attachment to external circumstances and cultivate gratitude for what we have. Spend a few minutes each day imagining losing something or someone you love. Visualize the loss and feel the emotions that arise, but also remind yourself that you can endure this loss and still maintain your peace and happiness. This practice builds emotional resilience by helping you accept the impermanence of life and detach from excessive attachment. It also cultivates gratitude, which fosters self-love and contentment with the present moment. 5th, meditation on virtue. The Stoics believed in living a virtuous life, one grounded in wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Meditating on these virtues helps you align your actions with Stoic principles and fosters self-respect and inner peace. By embodying these virtues, you naturally become more attractive to others because you exude authenticity and emotional maturity. Each morning, choose a Stoic virtue to focus on: wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Meditate on what it means to embody that virtue and how you can apply it to your life that day. For example, if you focus on courage, reflect on a situation where you may need to act courageously, whether it's in a personal challenge, a relationship, or work. By practicing these virtues daily, you become more aligned with your true self, which in turn attracts others who value those same qualities. Examples of individuals who attracted their soulmate through inner harmony. The stories of real individuals who cultivated inner peace and emotional resilience demonstrate the power of Stoic principles in attracting love. These people weren't focused on chasing love. Instead, they focused on becoming the best versions of themselves and, in doing so, naturally drew a soulmate into their lives. 1. Marcus Aurelius and his wife, Faustina. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, is an example of someone who embodied Stoic virtues in both his personal and public life. While his relationship with his wife Faustina is not often romanticized, it is clear that Marcus practiced Stoic teachings of emotional resilience, self-control, and love for his family. His ability to remain composed in the face of personal challenges, such as political turmoil and the death of his children, showed his inner strength. Through his example, Faustina was drawn to his calm, resilient nature, which is the type of stability that can form the foundation of a long-lasting relationship. 2. An everyday example. Jessica and John. Jessica, a woman in her early 30s, had struggled with unhealthy relationships in the past. After reading about Stoic practices and starting to incorporate them into her life, she began focusing on her own emotional growth and peace. She practiced mindfulness, journaling, and negative visualization, which allowed her to heal from past wounds and stop seeking validation from others. As a result, she became more confident, emotionally stable, and self-loving. Not long after, she met John, who was also on a path of self-improvement. Their relationship grew based on mutual respect, emotional maturity, and alignment with Stoic values. By focusing on inner peace and self-love, Jessica was able to attract a soulmate who shared her growth mindset and emotional resilience. 3. Another example, Andrew's story. Andrew, a successful entrepreneur, had always prioritized work over relationships. However, after reading Stoic philosophy, he realized that his lack of emotional resilience and self-awareness were preventing him from forming a meaningful connection. He began journaling, reflecting on his emotions, and practicing emotional detachment. By focusing on his own emotional growth and cultivating a peaceful mind, Andrew became more open to love. He met Sarah, a fellow Stoic who valued emotional independence and growth. Through their shared practice of Stoicism, they developed a deep, harmonious connection that led to a lasting and fulfilling relationship. These stories show that by focusing on inner peace, emotional resilience, and self-love, individuals naturally attract partners who are aligned with their values. By mastering your emotions, living according to your principles, and cultivating emotional strength, you create a life that is magnetic, not because you are seeking love, but because you are ready for it. Hack 2. Practicing emotional control and resilience. One of the most powerful and transformative practices in Stoicism is emotional control. This practice not only helps us maintain inner peace, but also plays a crucial role in building and sustaining healthy, lasting relationships. Emotional resilience, the ability to manage our emotions in a balanced, constructive way, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. By mastering our emotions, we can create deep and meaningful connections with others without relying on them for our emotional well-being. Here's how Stoic emotional control leads to healthier relationships and how you can practice it to attract and keep love. The Stoic practice of emotional control. In Stoicism, emotions are not something to be suppressed or denied, but something to be understood and mastered. The Stoics believe that we can't always control the external events or circumstances that happen in our lives, but we can control how we respond to them. By practicing emotional control, we are not allowing ourselves to be swept away by passions, but instead, we learn to manage our emotions in a way that promotes stability and clarity. This emotional control is particularly important in relationships. When we allow our emotions to dictate our actions, we become vulnerable to impulsive decisions, misunderstandings, and unnecessary drama. Emotional control enables us to respond to conflicts with patience, to express our needs with clarity, and to maintain our sense of self-worth, even in the face of challenging situations. Emotional resilience and healthy relationships. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to manage stress, and to maintain a balanced perspective no matter what life throws at you. In relationships, this resilience prevents emotional dependence, a condition where one person relies on the other for validation, happiness, or self-worth. Emotional resilience helps us establish healthy boundaries, make rational decisions, and foster relationships based on mutual respect rather than emotional turbulence. In the context of romantic relationships, emotional resilience allows both partners to face challenges together while maintaining their individual well-being. It also prevents unhealthy attachment patterns, such as clinginess or constant seeking of validation from the other person. Relationships built on emotional resilience are healthier, more fulfilling, and last longer, as both partners are able to support each other without losing their sense of self. Stoic exercises to build emotional control and resilience. Stoic exercises are simple yet highly effective tools that help build emotional control and resilience. Incorporating these exercises into your daily life can significantly enhance your emotional strength and capacity for maintaining healthy relationships. 1. Journaling, reflection, and emotional clarity. Journaling is a key practice in Stoicism as it helps us reflect on our emotions and reactions. By writing down our thoughts, we can gain clarity about why we felt a certain way and what caused us to react in a particular manner. Journaling also allows us to evaluate our progress and identify patterns of emotional responses that may need adjustment. Every evening, reflect on your emotions for the day and journal about any instances where you experienced strong reactions. Did you get angry or upset? Why? Were your emotions justified, or could you have responded differently? Write about how you handled these emotions. Did you practice patience or restraint, or did you let your feelings dictate your actions? Reflect on how you can handle similar situations better next time and express gratitude for the progress you've made in managing your emotions. By regularly journaling, you strengthen your emotional awareness and resilience, which in turn improves your ability to manage emotions in relationships. 2. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful Stoic practices for cultivating emotional control. Stoics believed in focusing on the present moment and letting go of worries about the past or future. By training ourselves to be mindful of our thoughts and emotions, we can prevent them from overtaking us and respond with greater composure. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes each day to meditate in a quiet space. Focus on your breath and allow your thoughts to come and go without judgment. When strong emotions arise during the practice, acknowledge them without reacting to them. Practice mindfulness throughout your day by staying present in the moment. Whether you're having a conversation, working, or relaxing, make an effort to observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Through consistent meditation and mindfulness practice, you will develop the emotional resilience needed to maintain stability in your relationships, especially in challenging situations. 3. Detachment from external events. One of the core Stoic teachings is that we cannot control external events, only our reactions to them. By practicing detachment from external outcomes, we reduce the emotional impact of events that are beyond our control. This practice is particularly valuable in relationships, where we often place emotional expectations on our partner or the relationship itself. Detachment allows us to appreciate our partner without becoming emotionally dependent on them for our happiness. When you find yourself getting overly attached to a specific outcome in a relationship, whether it's expecting your partner to act a certain way or anticipating a specific outcome, take a step back and remind yourself that you cannot control these things. Focus on what you can control: your reactions, your behavior, and your emotional responses. Practice accepting that not everything in a relationship will go as planned, and that's okay. Relationships are imperfect, and accepting this imperfection allows you to remain emotionally balanced and resilient. By practicing detachment, you prevent unnecessary emotional turbulence and create space for genuine connection and growth in your relationships. Real-life examples of emotional resilience. Leading to love. Emotional resilience has a powerful impact on attracting and maintaining meaningful relationships. Here are a few examples of how individuals practiced emotional control and resilience to find their soulmate. 1. Sophia's story. Overcoming emotional dependency. Sophia had always been emotionally dependent in her relationships. She would often seek constant validation and attention from her partners, which led to unhealthy and short-lived relationships. After discovering Stoicism, Sophia began practicing emotional control, focusing on self-love, and learning to rely on herself for happiness. Through journaling, meditation, and detachment, she gradually broke free from her emotional dependence. Eventually, she met Jake, who was also focused on personal growth and emotional resilience. Their relationship grew based on mutual respect, emotional independence, and deep connection. By practicing emotional resilience, Sophia attracted a partner who valued her for her authentic self, not for her neediness. 2. Ethan's story: patience and emotional balance. Ethan had always been quick to react in relationships. He would often get frustrated when things didn't go as planned, which led to misunderstandings and emotional turbulence. After embracing Stoic practices, Ethan began focusing on cultivating emotional patience. He practiced mindfulness and daily reflection to understand his emotional triggers and learn to respond with composure. As he continued to practice emotional control, he attracted Lisa, someone who valued calmness, patience, and emotional maturity. Their relationship flourished because Ethan's emotional resilience created a safe space for both of them to communicate and grow together. These examples show that emotional resilience, developed through Stoic practices, is a powerful tool for attracting and maintaining healthy relationships. By learning to control our emotions, detach from external outcomes, and build inner peace, we not only become more attractive to others, but also create stronger, more fulfilling connections. In conclusion, the Stoic practice of emotional control and resilience is a transformative tool for building healthy relationships. By practicing emotional awareness, detachment, and resilience, we can attract love and create lasting connections based on mutual respect, self-sufficiency, and emotional strength. These Stoic practices help us break free from unhealthy attachment patterns and build relationships grounded in authenticity and emotional maturity. Hack 3. Aligning with your true values and authenticity. Authenticity is one of the most magnetic qualities a person can possess. In relationships, when we align with our true selves, acting in harmony with our values, beliefs, and principles, we not only attract the right kind of partner, but we also create relationships that are grounded in honesty, respect, and mutual understanding. Stoicism provides powerful guidance on how to live authentically and in accordance with our deepest values, offering a clear path to attracting a soulmate who resonates with who we truly are. The importance of authenticity in attracting the right partner. Authenticity is about being true to yourself, not trying to conform to external expectations or mold yourself into someone you're not. When we live authentically, we present ourselves to others in a genuine way, without pretenses or masks. This authenticity naturally attracts people who appreciate us for who we truly are, not for some idealized version of ourselves. In relationships, this authenticity fosters deeper, more meaningful connections. When we are authentic, we create a space where both partners can be themselves, leading to trust, respect, and mutual support. On the other hand, when we are inauthentic or try to be someone we're not, we attract relationships that are based on false premises, leading to disappointment, frustration, and disconnection. By living authentically, we not only attract the right partner, but also build a foundation for a relationship that can stand the test of time. Stoicism and the pursuit of virtue. Stoicism teaches that living a virtuous life is the key to becoming the best version of ourselves. The Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are foundational to living an authentic life. According to Stoic philosophy, when we focus on cultivating these virtues, we align ourselves with our true nature and live in harmony with the world around us. Wisdom helps us make decisions based on reason and understanding, allowing us to live authentically and with purpose. Courage gives us the strength to live according to our values, even when it's difficult or unpopular. Justice ensures we treat others with fairness and respect, establishing strong, harmonious relationships. When we cultivate these virtues, we attract individuals who share these values and appreciate our authenticity. A partner who values wisdom, courage, and justice will naturally be drawn to someone who embodies these principles. This creates a relationship based on mutual respect and alignment rather than superficial attraction. How being true to yourself creates a magnetic presence. When we align with our true values and act authentically, we naturally create a magnetic presence. People are drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin, who live with integrity, and who don't feel the need to pretend or seek validation. This authenticity makes us appear confident, secure, and self-assured, qualities that are incredibly attractive. Living authentically also means that we are clear about what we want in a partner. When we know our own values and beliefs, we are better equipped to choose someone who aligns with those values. We no longer settle for relationships based on fleeting attraction or external pressures, but instead, we seek partners who truly resonate with our authentic selves. Moreover, when we are authentic, we are more likely to attract a partner who is also true to themselves. Relationships built on authenticity are more likely to be fulfilling and lasting, as both individuals can grow together while remaining true to their values. Real-life examples of authenticity attracting love. Consider the story of Emma, a woman who had always felt pressured to fit into societal expectations of what love should look like. She tried to mold herself into the perfect partner, believing that she had to be someone she wasn't to attract the right person. This approach led to several unfulfilling relationships, where she felt disconnected from herself and her partner. However, after discovering Stoicism and focusing on living a life of virtue and authenticity, Emma shifted her approach to love. She started prioritizing her own values and lived in alignment with them. She let go of the need to please others and embraced her true self. Soon after, she met Mark, someone who shared her love for wisdom and personal growth. Their relationship was built on mutual respect and shared values, and it flourished because both were living authentically. Emma's story illustrates the power of authenticity in attracting the right partner. When we live true to ourselves, we naturally attract someone who appreciates and values us for who we are, not for who we pretend to be. Practical steps to align with your true values and live authentically. Now that we understand the importance of authenticity in attracting a soulmate, let's explore some practical steps to align with your true values and live authentically. 1. Identify your core values. The first step in living authentically is to identify your core values. These are the beliefs and principles that guide your decisions, actions, and interactions. Some common values include honesty, kindness, loyalty, adventure, growth, and family. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are the things you cannot compromise on in a relationship? Once you've identified your values, use them as a compass for your life and relationships. 2. Live according to your values. Once you've identified your core values, make a conscious effort to live in accordance with them every day. This means making decisions that align with your values, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. For example, if you value honesty, make sure to always speak the truth, even when it feels uncomfortable. If you value personal growth, invest time and energy into activities that help you grow intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. 3. Practice self-awareness and reflection. Authenticity requires self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Are you living in alignment with your values? Are there areas where you're compromising your authenticity? Journaling, meditation, or simply spending quiet time alone can help you reflect on your true self and make adjustments when necessary. 4. Set boundaries based on your values. Living authentically also means setting healthy boundaries. Don't compromise your values to please others or fit into a relationship that isn't right for you. If you value honesty, for example, don't tolerate dishonesty in your relationships. Setting boundaries ensures that you protect your authentic self and attract partners who respect your values. 5. Embrace vulnerability. Authenticity requires vulnerability. Don't be afraid to show your true self, even if it means being vulnerable. Vulnerability builds trust and creates deeper emotional connections. When we allow ourselves to be open and honest, we invite others to do the same, fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Aligning with your true values and living authentically is one of the most powerful ways to attract a soulmate and create a fulfilling relationship. By embracing Stoic principles of virtue, wisdom, courage, and integrity, we not only become the best version of ourselves, but we also draw people who share those same values. Authenticity creates a magnetic presence, allowing us to build relationships based on mutual respect and shared beliefs. By taking the steps outlined above, you can align with your true values, live authentically, and attract a partner who truly resonates with who you are. In this video, we explored 3 powerful Stoic hacks for attracting your soulmate: cultivating inner peace and self-love, practicing emotional control and resilience, and living authentically according to your core values. By applying these Stoic principles, you don't just attract a partner, you create a deeper, more meaningful connection built on mutual respect, emotional growth, and shared values. Remember, the journey to attracting your soulmate starts with becoming the best version of yourself. Begin applying these Stoic practices in your daily life, and you'll not only find your soulmate, but you'll also build a lasting, fulfilling relationship based on true love and harmony. Stoicism offers a transformative approach to love and relationships, empowering you to attract and keep your soulmate through self-growth, emotional resilience, and authenticity. By applying these timeless principles, you'll build a deep and lasting connection with your ideal partner. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe for more Stoic insights on love, self-growth, and building meaningful relationships. Stay connected and let Stoic wisdom guide you on your journey to a fulfilling love life.